I hope the press is going to cover it fairly, because nobody gets crowds like this. They want to see our country be great again. It's very simple. They want to see our country be great. I've been watching you all morning, and you're almost fair.
How are you?
You've been okay, Alexis.
Mr. President.
I mean, you have a big crowd here. Are you pretty confident here?
I'm very confident. I mean, this is it. Look, we just stopped it. We picked it at random. We may stop at one more. And nobody knew we were coming. This is pretty amazing.
Mr. President, Haley says that she's staying in through Super Tuesday.
I don't care.
Is she a threat to you?
No. And I don't care if she stays in. Let her do whatever she wants. It doesn't matter. I can just say that there's never been a movement like this. Make America great again. In the history of our country, I just stopped here and I figured I'd see 3 or 4 people and maybe walk inside. And you see a crowd like this, and this is organic. This is organic.
How are you feeling?
She wanted a two-person race.
Have you spoken personally with Ron DeSantis yet?
I don't want to comment on that.
Would you consider DeSantis as
He
your
endorsed
VP?
me. Would I consider him?
Would you ever consider DeSantis?
I just can't
for
comment
VP?
on that.
Nikki Haley wanted
worse,
a
President?
two-person race, right? I mean, she got that. Do you think it's going to go in her favor at all?
I think it hurts her, actually. I think it's going to hurt her. Probably have a big loss today, but who knows? But, you know, in the next state is Nevada, where I have 100%, because they all pulled out when they looked at the polling. So I have 100%, a lot of delegates, big state. And then I go to South Carolina, and I'm beating her by 60 points. So I just don't know. I mean, that's up to her. I would never ask anybody to pull out. I didn't ask Ron to pull out. I didn't ask Vivek to pull out. Nobody. But we have great support, and most of the people that pulled out have already supported me. So it's actually quite nice. But I'm very honored by this. You know, we expected to come here, and who would think you'd have a crowd like this? This is. Thank you, everybody.
President Trump,
Mr. President.
what's
Mr.
your
President.
message how do you think happy people on the injustice that you're experiencing and the big concern that they try to steal it again in 2024?
Well, we're going to be watching very closely. I very much appreciate that question, because it's a very important question, more important than most people would understand. We have to make sure we have honest, fair, and free elections and strong borders. If we don't have borders and elections, we don't have a country. And you see what's going on with the border. There's never been anything like it on the border. Millions and millions of people are pouring into our country illegally, and many come from prisons. They come from jails. They're terrorists. Nobody's ever seen it. They come from, by the way, I saw a report this morning, they're coming in from mental institutions all over the world. They're pouring in, and it makes sense.
Trump, who continues to say things that are either not provable or absolutely provably untrue, Garrett Haake. I'm curious about your sense of the scene there, including his take on the fact that when he was asked if Nikki Haley is a threat, he says he doesn't care if she steps in. But give me your sense of the scene and what he's saying.
100% certain.
So Garrett is staying in there. So Kristen Welker, you've been in these, I've been in these before. Your take on this?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. You are hearing from Mr. Trump trying to project confidence, and where you started the conversation, trying to suggest that this is all but locked up. As you point out, there he was talking about the border, inflating some of those statistics, providing statements without backing them up with any evidence. But it goes to his mentality and, frankly, his strategy heading into this primary, which is trying to suggest that the race is over. That's why you had all of those former rivals who've now endorsed him line up with him. That was a part of that strategy as well. And again, ultimately, the voters get to have their say. You were asking, and Matthew Dowd asked this question, can Nikki Haley stay in this race beyond New Hampshire if she doesn't have a strong finish? We will have to let her make that decision and see what the final results say. But based on my conversations, I am told that, look, if she has a double-digit loss, that's going to be very challenging. On the other hand, if she loses by single digits, she could make the case that she had a very strong night. She could potentially argue there is still a path for her. But the one thing that is accurate is that he does have a double-digit lead over her in South Carolina. The polls, of course, vary depending on which one you are looking at. But right now, she's facing an uphill battle in her home state. That's significant, Chris, because if she were to suffer a loss in her home state, that could overshadow any political aspirations she has in the future, potentially for a run in 2028.